Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we started a huge lemonade bar fight, and finished it. And we also destroyed a whole bunch of oil wells. Now, we need to start getting some stuff finished up here, because we are getting close to the end of this episode. Next mission we'll be doing, we will need Murray to play it, and because we haven't gotten anything for him as far as abilities for day 2 goes, we're going to give him the Juggernaut throw. This allows thrown enemies to explode on impact. You don't have to worry about equipping this. It is in effect as soon as you purchase it. So you grab an enemy, you throw them, they explode. They do more damage. With that out of the way, we are going to the next marker, which isn't very far at all.
Time we subtracted a few miners from the equation.
You know I don't understand that math talk.
We need to put the smackdown on these bad dudes for justice.
Righteous. I'm the man for the job.
The guru will start luring miners to a position near this giant crocodile. Your job is to throw the thugs into the mouth of the monster.
Teach him to like eating miners, huh? That's a sinister plan, Bentley. I approve.
With some luck, the oversized reptile will be an invaluable asset in our efforts to drive away the miners. He might even take care of our Mask of Dark Earth problems. I've spotted it prowling near the safe house.
Roger, it's feeding time.
And as soon as this mission starts, we immediately go to the gator, and we need to start throwing enemies at the gator. Enemies will start showing up right then and there. We need to grab the dingoes and the kangaroos. And we need to make sure that we not only throw enough enemies at this gator, but that we also don't get completely surrounded by enemies either. We also need to keep our health up as a result, so don't be surprised if you find yourself having to knock out a whole bunch of enemies just to make this even remotely less difficult.
Dinner's ready.
And this is not going so well because I keep getting attacked. And these guys just completely swarm me. And I need to get some health. Okay. Throw you into the gator. Honestly, I do not even like the kangaroo enemies all that much with this mission. Just because they just leap on me and I have very little time to react. And if I could get myself unswarmed, that would be great. Which is easier said than done because these guys just keep going after me. And I can barely see the enemies that I need to take out. I hate the fact that they keep kicking up dust. And I keep hating the fact that that happens.
Oh yeah, that's tasty.
And just like that, I can just easily lose a life and this is over. Again, I really don't like this mission. Just because of how easy it is to just get swarmed by enemies. The dingoes have so much range. And the kangaroo's attack is just annoying as anything. Plus they keep kicking up dust too, so that's a thing. You just really have to get the enemies taken care of as quickly as possible. You just have to keep guys away from you at all times. At least some of them are jumping right into the... Really, come on! I did the stomp. Let me do the stomp.
Great job, Murray.
There we
Now
go.
feed the Croc one last thing. A big, tasty flashlight guard. I've located one and marked him with a waypoint. Remember, you'll need to sneak up on this guy in order to grab him.
And now, we need to find a flashlight guard, which we can easily find with the L3 button. And once we find him, we take him to the gator. Trying to think of what animal I'm dealing with at the moment. And from there, we need to feed him to the gator. And I wanted to shake that guy for gold, but apparently I couldn't. I can shake this guy for gold, though. Even though it won't be much.
Murray, you'll need to sneak up on the biter with a flashlight in order to grab him.
Yes, I'm aware. I know that. And once I get this guy... Nope. Okay. I thought he was going to go down the stairs there, but he didn't. Alright, we've got him in our hands. Now we just need to make sure that we aren't given a hard time by anybody here. I thought I could jump to that. No, I couldn't. Not with an enemy in my hands. Well, I can always go for some more enemies in this way. Great. And I wish this guy would actually be able to just leap right into my grasp. Are you kidding me? I can't grab this guy? There we go. Now we can get this guy out of the way, assuming that we can get past the guards without getting hurt. Thankfully, the distance to the gator isn't very far.
Take cover, Murray. Here comes a guard wearing the Mask of Dark Earth. Let's see if all of your hard work with this Croc pays off. Tarnation, that mask keeps getting away. Since when do masks get away?
And from here, we have a cutscene.
You can feel it in the air. The miners are about to pack it in. In fact, they'd probably already be long gone if it weren't for the corrupting influence of the Mask of Dark Earth. It's clear we need to destroy it. Time for Operation Moon Crash. To start things off, we'll need the Guru to take out the gyrocopter. With it gone, we'll have clear skies for Phase 2. Now, according to Aboriginal folklore, the Mask of Dark Earth is the sworn enemy of the Moon Spirit. So, given Murray's moon shape, we'll coat him in the glowing oil and have him pose as the spirit. We'll then dangle him from the crane. The mask is sure to spot his ancient foe and come running. That's when we'll strike. Murray, thunderflop off the crane and obliterate that mask. With the mask destroyed and the miners run off, the Guru will be free to join the team for the Cooper Vault job.
I am glad that is finally over because that mission is the absolute worst. Anyway, we have one more mission, Operation Moon Crash, and we'll need to play a Sly for that, but we have one more ability for Bentley, and it is the Hover Pack, which I definitely want. This thing is automatically equipped as soon as you get it, and with the Hover Pack, 1, 2, 3, you can jump and then press triangle 3 more times to get even longer jumps. Very, very useful. Definitely recommend getting the Hover Pack. So with that out of the way, we need to play as Sly Cooper. We need to get over to there. And from there, we can start Operation Moon Crash.
Guru, I know you've yet to formally join the team, but we need your help to destroy the Mask of Dark Earth. Your objective is to take out the gyrocopter while it's refueling. Glad to hear you're up to it. The bad news is the gyrocopter has a sensor that can detect your moonstone. I suspect that's how they found and trapped you earlier. Get too close and they'll detect you, then take off out of reach. For this job, you'll need to run guards toward it and then jump off early before it senses you. Ram a few guards into that thing and it's sure to fall apart.
So, now that we're the Guru again, we need to destroy that helicopter before it gives us a very hard time. And to do that, we need to get our hands on some enemies, and we need to run them into the gyrocopter that is over there. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get to it, and thankfully I found it.
Aim that miter and then jump off with a triangle button.
Unfortunately, I was not at the right angle, so we're going to have to get another one. This is probably the hardest part of Operation Moon Crash, because unless you know where the guards are, getting one to show up is a right pain. Also, if you need to, don't forget to use your transformation ability, so that way you can get away from the guards in a pinch.
Way to go, Guru! A couple more direct hits like that, and that gyrocopter will be history.
We have one hit down, 2 more to go. Thankfully, there is another guy, and I somehow managed to get on top of him. Excellent.
That thing's on its last legs. Ram one more guard into it, and it's finished.
Managed to luck out on getting that second guard and getting him to the plane. If you get too close to the plane, the gyrocopter will fly upwards, and you will have to back up just to get it away from you. No, not get it away from you, but get it back down is what I meant to say. Unless you know the layout of the level as well as where the guards are, this can be a bit difficult.
Behold, the moon spirit rises.
Everyone keep an eye out for the mask. It's sure to take the bait.
We got a situation here, fellas. Looks like Carmelita finally managed to catch up.
Drat! We can't stop the operation now. We'll just have to give her a wide berth.
Roger, applying wide berth.
Quit horsing around and look out for the mask. It's close. I can feel it.
Here I come, Master!
Did you get it? Is the mask gone? Sly, can you see?
Can't tell from here. I'll move in.
Cooper, thought I'd find you here.
Carmelita, you've got a little something on your face.
It's not nice to make fun of a girl's looks.
Maybe I should smash you!
Now, that's not nice.
use a little help. How about putting a few of your sleep darts in Carmelarja here? Then we'll pry off the mask.
And from here, we need to go in the first-person view mode, and we need to hit Carmelita with our sleep darts 5 times. Just to pry the mask off. And if I could keep hitting her, this would be great. Thankfully, I managed to luck out and just get the proper angle for this. If I can just keep firing, this would be great.
Finally, the darts are starting to kick in. Or not. The chemicals in my darts must somehow be interacting with the mask to make her even bigger.
Whoa, you're not kidding, Bentley. She's getting gigantic. Everyone head for the big truck. We've got to get some distance between her and us. She might shrink back down with time.
Well, this isn't going well. We've just made her bigger, and now she's chasing after us.
This is bad. Looks like she's picked up a ring full of dynamite. All round power to the onboard Superclaw 10,000. Use it to keep any explosives off our truck. Maybe you can throw them back at her? Might slow her down.
So, for this part, it's back to the crane. Use X and the shadow of the crane to pick stuff up. Throw with circle. Do not let these drums explode on the truck or else the truck is taking damage. You definitely want to keep throwing drums at Carmelita just to damage her and slow her down. Thankfully, if you knew what to do with the crane mission where you had to deal with all those oil wells, this should be easy to do. Just remember to utilize your shadow of the crane, and this should be doable. Just remember, you gotta be a little bit faster. There we go.
She's too huge. We can't outrun her in the truck. How we do that?
This is bad. We need a new strategy, and fast. Force just isn't working.
Time to stop running and deal with the real problem. Pry off that mask of Dark Earth, and maybe we'll get back the Carmelita we all know and love.
I do not love her.
Okay, not the point. It's all about taking off that mask. We gotta find a way up there.
You're the climber, and I'm sure you've always wanted to get closer to her. Can't get much closer than climbing up her bootlaces.
That's not a crazy idea.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, but we need a giant fighting robot.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go with the bootlace plan.
Watch out! Carmelita's troops are en route! Ah, you're in luck! Looks like each side of the mask is latched on with only one hook. Maybe if you hung off it, she'd swat you away and knock it off.
Alright, so to get past this Go West video gone wrong, we need to hang on for dear life. And we need to get to the hooks for all these things however we can. Are you kidding me? I need to do this in rather quickly. Yeah, we're just climbing up her bootlace, then her pants, then up her jacket, then her hair, and then we're finally making it to the mask.
Great work, Sly! One hook to go and the mask is off!
This is a little easier said than done, unless you know where stuff is and you know you can get the things. Come on, I need to do this quickly, especially when one of the Master Thief challenges for this has you doing this super quickly. And I managed to make it to her hair. Nice.
You
Carmelita just lay there, unconscious, helpless on the desert floor. Being gentlemen, we kept watch over her throughout the night. Her camera proved to be a real source of entertainment as we took turns posing. Didn't want her to go home empty-handed. Morning broke, and we got a clear view of the landscape. It was beautiful, empty of the miners that had been digging and drilling into the sacred place. The moment was broken as Carmelita began to stir, and we prepared for another quick exit. Only this time, it wasn't just the three of us. For the first time in Cooper Gang history, we picked up a new member, and the team would never be the same.
And with that, episode 2 has come to an end. I should probably explain the final boss battle with Giant Carmelita a bit more. When it comes to climbing up the bootlaces, and then her pants, and then her jacket, and then to her hair, and then finally to the mask hook, you want to take your time, but you still want to be quick. At least you want to be quick if you're doing the Master Thief Challenge part of this. Yes, you'll be doing this again for Master Thief Challenges with a time limit. Just launch yourself up when you know that you have a clear shot at where you need to go next. Just pay attention to the blue sparkles, pay attention to where you are, where everything is. When you have a clear shot to what you need to grab onto it. You should be able to make it to the mask hook, where you can unhook that half of the mask. As for the boots themselves, you want to make sure that the boot you want to climb on is flat on the ground, so that way you can get on it. Had a much easier time the practice run, but here, not so much. Anyway, now that episode 2 has come to a close and we now have the Guru as part of the team, let's see how well we did with Rumble Down Under. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we now have a new episode. Episode 3, Flight of Fancy. This is possibly my favorite of the episodes. You're going to see why. But of course, that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we take on episode 3 of Sly 3. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!